Hey everybody, welcome back to the Working Man's Whiskey. I'm Bobby. Guys, it's Saturday, but I did go into work today. Getting a little overtime in. A little bit tired, but I wanted to come home, have a little drink of whiskey, so thought it'd be a good time for a review. The one I want to do here today is this one here. The spelling is Beinnn Dubh. And believe it or not, that spells Beinn Dubh. Beinn Dubh is a single malt Scotch whiskey. Beinn Dubh actually translates to Black Mountain, and it's called Beinn Dubh the Black. Black Mountain in Gaelic is what Beinn Dubh means. It says potent and mysterious, and it's bottled in Scotland, Beinn Dubh, Avonmore, Scotland. 43% ABV, 86 proof. This is one of the whiskeys, guys, that I told you guys my mom went to Ireland and Scotland a little while back, and she brought me some whiskey tasters, and this is one of them. And it looked really interesting to her. It looks very interesting to me. I've never had this whiskey. But the funny thing that I found about this was that my mom was stopped twice. They were trying to scan this whiskey here for drugs for some reason. Don't know why, but for some reason they didn't like it, and she had a hell of a time getting it back to the States. And been looking forward to reviewing this one, guys. I'm really interested. It's doesn't look like any whiskey I've ever seen. The one thing that I'm a little not thrilled about is that they do use coloring in this whiskey. It is finished in port barrels to give it a little bit of color, or it gives it a little bit of color, I should say. But they add color to it to make it even darker, probably to go with the theme of, Black Mountain. So anyway, let's open up Beinn Dubh, see what we got here, guys. Pour the whole thing. All right. And as you can see, very interesting color in the glass. Right here. All right. So, looking at it, it's definitely a brown color, guys. It's more brown than black. It has a reddish tinge to it. Definitely does remind me of whiskey I've seen finished in port barrels. Is a little bit darker. Reminds me a little bit of just being from Sonoma County, red wine. It has a little bit of that color to it. So let's give it a nose, guys. And it smells pretty darn good in the glass. A little bit sweet. You get definitely get some honey. You get some malty notes in there. I'm getting some dried fruit, like raisins and dates. Definitely a bit of that port. A good shot of that port there. Got that definite wine note to it. So it smells pretty good, guys. Maybe a little bit of brown sugar as well, like some molasses maybe. Let's give it a taste. And on the palate, get a good bit of maltiness. You get that port, definitely those dry fruits, a bit of that honey, almost like a stout type note to it though. For anybody who drinks stout beers out there, it's got like a bit of a coffee note to it, and also a little bit of chocolate as well. Let's give it another taste. It's got a smoothness about it that's really, really good. A bit of spicy, of a spicy note to it as well. pretty darn spicy actually. Prickles your tongue pretty good. But I'm getting a lot more of those stout type notes to it. Coffee and chocolate, a lot of maltiness, the dried fruit. It's a whiskey like I've never had before, guys. I've never had anything quite like this from a whiskey. So very, very unique. I'm very, very pleased with it. I'm going to give it another taste and give it a score. Just really tasty. You know, I'm not sure how much it is for a bottle. I've read anywhere from the high 40s to low 50s. But I haven't seen it here in the States. That's just what I've read online, so don't quote me on that. But this is really good stuff. I would definitely drink it again. I really like those notes that I'm getting. I love all kinds of beer, guys. And I like wine too. It's got a little, some of those wine type notes being finished in port barrels. But I'm getting more of those stout beer type notes, and I love stouts. Depending on the weather. I mean, the hot weather, you'll see me with a Coors Banquet. You'll see me with some other stuff. Shiner Bock. I love Shiner Bock. Maybe I'll talk about that one day. But I also love the darker beers. It just depends on how I'm feeling. But this really is giving me more of a beer type feel to it than the port. And I really, really enjoy this. So I would give this an 85 out of 100. An 85 is a very good score. It's very unique, and yeah, guys, it's hard to put my finger on it. There's more to this, and I really think that you guys should try it out if you get a chance. It's just very, very good. I wish I had more of this. This is the only bottle I have, but thanks, Mom. If you're watching this, my mom does watch these reviews sometimes, so thanks, Mom, for getting these whiskeys for me to try out. Really appreciate it. This one's another winner. So, again, guys, 85 out of 100. Really good score. Try Beinn Dubh if you can find it. So that's it, guys. Hope you all have a great weekend, and I'll be talking to you soon. Until next time, cheers.